Live. Hello, everybody. How's it going? It is I, Ninesvox. Long time no see, but I'm back once again. Yeah, so if you're wondering why I streamed for like a week and then took a random hiatus, I was at Anime Expo with a couple of friends. I can say that now that I'm no longer there. But yeah, I was at like Anime Expo with a couple of friends. That was fantastic. Overwhelming, but fantastic. That was really, really fun. I loved it a lot. More on that later. But today we are playing Destiny 2. Yes. I originally planned to do something else today, but I then realized I am not caught up on the current storyline of this game. I mean, I finished Final Shape. I finished the Final Shape off stream. But then I realized Episode Echoes is going on. There's seasonal content that I just haven't played yet. I've played some of it. I've started it. I'm still on Act 1 of, what are we on now? Like 3? 4? Something like that? Anyway, I am behind on the current seasonal content. Because instead of actually playing the story, I have been, shockingly for me, not playing the story, I have been instead in the Pale Heart, playing Overthrow over and over and over again while watching old Markiplier videos. Yeah, that's what I've been doing instead of doing anything, plot relevant, I guess. Yeah, I've just been doing, like, Overthrow, in order to try to get the, Kvastov. Because I remember that fondly in Destiny 1. That was a fun weapon to use. I have the legendary version for it, and I have, where's the right inventory page? Here it is. And I am one step away from actually finishing the quest for it. I have to decrypt these at some point. I'll get to that eventually. Pay no attention to my inventory management. That's not what's important here. Point is, I have 16 of the 17 necessary items to get it. But I will get to that later. I need something, I needed the proper, push to actually work on the seasonal story instead of just playing that over and over again. Because, well, yeah, like I said, I am very behind. I'm still on Act 1 of... let me check the challenges here. What are we on? Act 2, I think. Act 2, Part 2? Or is it... Hang on. Alright, Act 1, Part 2. Act 1, Part 3. Act 2, Part 1. So I think we're on Act 2, Part 2 or 3 now. So yeah, I need to catch up on that. I also need to work my way through the actual season pass for this thing too, because these gear pieces look very cool. And if it decides to load, hello? Yeah, see? Looks very cool. The RGBs are on. And it's like holographic armor almost. Like holofoil, stuff like that. And if you know anything about fans of anything really, collectors, let's see, card collectors. I haven't gotten into that yet. I play Magic the Gathering, but I'm not a card collector yet. However, I am a Kamen Rider fan, and Kamen Rider Gotchard has put holofoil cards into their thing. Let's see, into the phases now. So, yeah. Whenever I see shiny things, the crow inside, the crow in my mind, goes nuts. Yeah, my inner like crow is just activated by not Crow from Destiny. That's a different character, but like Corvid, the bird, is just. Let's see. There is neuron activation there, and I just stare intently at a shiny thing. But yeah. So, point is, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. We are playing Destiny 2 today. I have not started anything yet. I have simply been blabbering for almost 5 minutes now. But let's get started on this. So, we have to do if I remember correctly, hang on, what is this? Encoded log. Activity power cap 2005. I'm at 1966. Not the year. Not the year 2005, not the year 1966, but the power level. Okay, Rising Chorus, Act 1. The Exodus Crash strike, which I do not like very much. Of all the strikes in this game, of all the match-made activities in this, Exodus Crash has to be one of the most tedious. Let's see. The Inverted Spire is fine because it's fun. There's like there's a speediness to it that's kind of cool. Insight Terminus is all right. I haven't really thought much about Insight Terminus lately. Proving Grounds is cool too because it's just gladiatorial combat as you storm a massive like tank. That's fun. See, that's fun. That's fun content right there. There aren't like sit around here and defend Ghost while he hacks into a thing, and if you go too far from him, the hacking stops. However, the enemies spawn very far away, so you have to go find them. So you have to strike this balance between like either one player gets stuck defending Ghost and doing nothing, while everyone else scores lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of points. So everyone always races to be the first one into that area so that they don't have to sit and scan and can just run around destroying everything in sight. Let's see. What other strikes are there that I can comment on? The EDZ. Hang on. I'm just going to give my like honest opinion on every single strike in the game real quick. Lake of Shadows is fun. It's fast. There's no sit around and defend a thing segment. But also I don't like Actually, wait, no. All right, as much as I don't like Taken Phalanxes, they're okay to deal with, and the parkour segments in this are very fun. Arms Dealer is cool, but it goes either way too fast or way too slow, depending on your teammates. So it really depends on who you get shuffled in with. Let's see, Cosmodrome. Oh, these are classics. These are from Destiny 1. Devil's Lair. Everyone loves Devil's Lair. That's a classic one. The tank segment, I remember back in the day in Destiny 1, wandering my way from... Where's the spawn point? The Steppes, I think? Not the Steppes. Where is it? Not the Moth Yards, not the Forgotten Shore. It is the Steppes. Yeah, the Steppes in Destiny 1. The only landing zone there. Outside of the Rise of Iron snowy variant of the place. The Devil's Lair is a fun strike. I remember trying to going through the entire map all the way around here to get to the place in this strike where you fight the tank, like the spider tank, and trying to solo it back in Destiny 1. And that was just really fun. When I actually got good at that, that's when I realized I was actually kind of good at the game. Let's see. The Disgraced. I dislike this one. I disliked it back in Destiny 1, and I still dislike it. It comes up way too much in the playlist. Fallen Saber. That's a fun one. It's a little bit... Okay, in Destiny 1, Fallen Saber from House of Wolves, I think, was pretty fun. Like, it was new and unique when you didn't know anything about Rasputin. When you didn't know anything about Rasputin, this was really fun to get a glimpse inside the actual bunker. But now we know everything about the war mines, and so it's not quite as cool anymore because we had Mars... And now we've got Europa with all the Warmind and like Braytech stuff. So it's not quite as interesting now, but it's still a fun strike. Where to next? The Moon. We all love the Moon. The Moon is fun. Scarlet Keep. It's all right. The elevator segment's kind of tedious. Derelict Leviathan. Oh, Duality, right. And then there aren't really any other strikes on the Moon, right? It doesn't bring back... It doesn't even bring back Tanyx's strike. That's kind of goofy. It doesn't even bring back the one where you fight Tanyx the Scarred for the first time. I think the first time. Yeah. The first time he appeared back in Destiny 1. That was a fun strike to do. It was similar to Lake of Shadows in that there wasn't any, like, actual long running segment. You just, like, got to do the thing. And then you also fight a lore important enemy without realizing the actual lore importance of him. And then you go and read things, and it's like, oh, Tanyx is actually important to the plot, because he's the reason that Cayde was a Vanguard in the first place. Anyway, let's see, where to next? We still don't have Mars or Io back. Dreaming City. The Corrupted is fine. It's something that has actual mechanics, which I can respect. Unfortunately, when there's no voice chat for teammate stuff, that's a little stupid to try to coordinate because it requires throwing an orb back and forth 2 or 3 times in order to charge it enough to break the boss's shield, which is a cool mechanic. It's a simple mechanic too. And now that people actually, have run this like thousands of times, hundreds at least, maybe thousands, it's an easy enough mechanic to actually understand and get behind. However, the first couple of times you run it, or if you run it sort of without knowing your teammates' positions, it takes a long time to do the final boss. It's not bad, though. Definitely not bad. What is this? Okay, we'll worry about that later. Warden of Nothing is cool. The train segments are either aggravating or funny, where you have to potentially get run down by trains in a section of Prison of Elders. It's fun. I do love strike segments that have like a whole Sparrow race course in them. That's fun. That's really fun. Where were we? Let's see. Dreaming City. Let's go over to Savathun's Throne World. I haven't done these many times. I know they are cool and they're fun to do sometimes. What is this? Reservation. Oh, right. That mission. Birthplace of the Vile is fine. I don't know. I've never really liked the Scorn that much. We'll get to that later. Lightblade. Lightblade's cool. Yeah. That's sort of all I know about that. I don't really have much of an opinion about the Savathun's Throne World strikes. Mostly because I just haven't done them nearly as much as I have the others, which is what I can also say about the Pale Heart strikes. Same with the Neptune ones, for that matter. I know of them. I don't really have an opinion about them, though. What is this? Yeah. I know of them. I don't really have an opinion on them. Europa, though. These strikes are interesting. Glassway is cool. The final boss is fun. The mechanic of having to fight 2 different bosses and alternate between which one you're actively fighting is cool. I like that idea. However, they are Hydras, which makes it a little bit annoying to have to reposition constantly, but that's sort of the point of the game. This is a very mobile game. You're supposed to be moving. And then there are no other strikes here. I did not know that was the only one here. Reese Reborn's a very cool area. I wish that we got to learn more about the Elixni in the context of them not being villains anymore. They're cool. I wish we get a little bit more story focus on them. I hope we do at some point in the future where we get to see more like flourishing Elixni cities and like culture and stuff. Because now that they're in the last city and now that they're respected, I want to see how that changes everyday life in the last city. That was one of my favorite things about the opening cutscene of the game, is that you get to see what life is like in the city. And then promptly there is no more of that because it jumps straight into the plot and you load straight into the thing. I want to be able to walk around the last city, like even just a little bit of it. It's what I liked about the like Elixni Quarter back during season of what was it? Season of the Splicer. That was a cool season because you got to walk around like an everyday city. Yes, they reused old assets from an old raid, but still, they reused an old area, but they made it new enough to make it interesting to meander your way through. That was cool. I liked that a lot. But anyway, that's been almost 15 minutes of blabbering from me. Let's load into the actual game because while I'm sure you all love listening to me prattle on about my opinions on all the game's content, we're here to watch me blunder my way through the seasonal content. Normally when I play this game, I listen to music in the background, but that's not exactly feasible while I'm streaming, so we'll see how that affects my skill level, because if I can do things to the rhythm of like a song or something, I get really, really, really good at the game all of a sudden. Just like it is almost instant. If there's good music on, I am one of the not one of the best. That's a intense over-exaggeration. But I get really good at the game if there's cool music in the background. So usually I supply that for myself in Spotify. Oh, are we loading into one that's halfway through? Okay, well, not complaining. It just said that I had to deposit samples in a thing to complete the quest, so we'll just load into this. Alright, Exodus Crash. I'm not... Oh. Wow. Okay, this is already the final. You know what? I said I wasn't complaining, so. This is new. This is very new. I don't recognize that name. I haven't played this strike in a while, if that's not clear. It's the invisible guy, which I hate. So, let's just... I love swords. Swords are so fun. They're such fun weapons. Because you can do this. You can just cleave your way through everything. Look at that. Look at that. You can just cleave through everything.
We would know if they had.
Still,
Stasis sword.
how did they learn about the upheaval on Nessus?
It's nearly impossible to hide tectonic activity across an entire planet.
Failsafe.
Believe me, I tried.
Okay, I'm just thinking about what this was like for these other two people who were playing through this entire strike, probably just two-manning a three-player thing. And then all of a sudden, I pull up, solo, like, take out the final boss for half of its health. Oh, look, a hunter with an all-black outfit. Like, I pull up, then receive best dressed all of a sudden. Yeah. That guy's got an interesting vibe. Hang on just a sec. I have to do my commentations. I pull up all of a sudden, contribute basically nothing to the to what's actually going on, whip out a sword and just destroy the final boss, and then like just get voted best dressed twice, and then leave. What? This is the kind of random interaction that I come to this game for. This is why this is so funny. It's so funny. Let's see, but we have to go back. We have to do breach executable. Yeah. Is there anything else I can do here? Hang on. Failsafe has bounties. I have to pick up some bounties. Before I do that, I'm gonna go to the tower and pick up some bounties. Because that is helpful for leveling up the pass level. So, let's go. I love just random stuff in this game like that. It's so fun. Let's tweak my loadout to do something interesting. I usually use, let's see. What do I usually use? I like these. Ergo Sum is a cool couple of weapons. You can also critique my shitty loadouts, too. I mean, they're not bad. They're just okay. This is, let's see, Ill Omen is a great weapon. I'm not going to use Gallarhorn today. Okay, getting Gallarhorn was a struggle. It was a struggle back in the day. When they first introduced the dungeon to do it, I tried doing it with one other person, which was my friend, Gil, who I've streamed Fortnite with once or twice. So we tried doing it as a two-person team. It took such a long time. It took such a long time. It was crazy. We struggled immensely on the final boss, but somehow won. Grab these things. I got this stuff that I can get. We struggled immensely, but we did pull it off eventually. We did eventually make it work. Trace rifle. Solar weapon. Okay, solar weapon. Hang on just a minute, though. In that case, I have to pull something out of the vault. Where's my Prometheus lens? I remember Prometheus lens back when it first got dropped. When it first was introduced back in Curse of Osiris. It was bugged as hell. It was so bugged that they put a special emote in the game for people who survived PvP when they had when that was first introduced. I wasn't playing PvP when they first introduced the laser tag emote. Let me find not emote. The laser tag emblem real quick. Let me find it. I think it's in competitive. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's in here some. Oh, is it in trials? No. Come on, where is it? Oh yeah, that's from the dungeon, from where you get Gallarhorn that kicked my ass repeatedly. Come on, where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's not in strikes, but I'm just looking anywhere where it could possibly be. Aw, did they take it out of the game? Oh, man, that sucks. It was so funny. Anyway, the laser tag emote exists in the game. Why does it say that I have new shaders unlocked? Where? Please, just tell me what page they're on. There we go. Nope, more. Okay. Come on. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we are. Love the massive amount of shaders that are in this game. And then it wants you to look at all of them in the collections. Okay, what was I doing here? I was getting Prometheus Lens out. Anyway, this is a... Where are you, Prometheus Lens? What does it organize this by? What is this organized? What is this organization? Fighting Lion, Skyburner's Oath, Moria. There we are. I just missed it. It's organized by expansion. That's what it's organized by. I just didn't see Prometheus Lens there and thought for some reason for a second that it was organized by, oh, right, the Cabal stuff. I thought for some reason that it was organized by, like, Element. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought it was organized by Element. Okay, good. Got the Catalyst equipped. It's at 52, so I'll be fine with that for now. I thought I had an ornament for it. Anyway, let's just check these out because that's cool. That's cool. That's all right. And that is, Oh, I still wish we could use shaders on, like, exotic weapons. We can use them on, like, exotic armor. Why can't we use them on, like, exotic weapons? That would be so cool to see this. Because this isn't a bad design. I just don't like the color scheme because it doesn't really mesh with the vibe that I've got going right now. See? It's this, like, lime green. It doesn't mesh with this whatsoever. But that's not the point here. The point is we're going to be using Prometheus Lens, which is still cracked as far as I know. So, bounties. Solar, sword, auto, trace. Cool. Okay. We shall now go to the helm and get some bounties from Failsafe. And then we will actually, once again, resume content. But yeah, so while I was sort of on another 1 week hiatus, I was at Anime Expo with a couple of friends, and that was a really fun experience. It is so crowded there. I knew that cons were crowded. I was not expecting it to be that crowded. Oh, and yes, I'm a Stompy's hunter. That's, yeah, Stompy's wearing hunter. Once I get another piece of gear that's a little better than that, I don't want to respec my entire build because Prismatic exists. Oh, let me talk about my Prismatic build for a second here, because this is absolute crap, too. Okay, Silence and Squall. This is something absolutely broken. I love this build so much. So, most of the, like, I guess actual damage from, like, non-super damage from the build comes from the melee. Comes from Combination Blow. And Gambler's Dodge. So, what Gambler's Dodge does is if I dodge while near an enemy, it completely refills my melee ability. Like, it recharges it instantly. What Combination Blow does is if I kill an enemy with it, it automatically recharges my dodge. What Winter's Shroud does is whenever I dodge near something, it applies half a stasis. It, like, applies a stasis stack on them. You see where this is going. So, I dodge near something, then apply Winter's Shroud, then punch something. This stacks damage whenever I defeat things with melee, which then recharges Gambler's Dodge, which then reapplies another stack of Winter's Shroud. Rinse and repeat until I'm able to one-shot yellow health bar enemies with a single punch. And then Grenade doesn't really matter, Transcendence doesn't really matter. I've used all of these at some point for the build. This would be good, I guess, but that's not really the point. I usually alternate between Swarm and Grapple, but I've used any of these. No, you know what? For the fun of it, I'm going to switch to Arc Bolt Grenade for this, just to see what it, just to see how I do with it. And then these Stasis Fragments are fine. I haven't really played around with these too much. They're just cool. Ability Final Blows Explode. That's useful, especially when I start rolling with this. When I start spamming this and destroying everything around me. Powered melee hits against targets make you radiant. I get Radiant constantly. I hit Radiance constantly. When surrounded by combatants, more resistant to incoming damage. This works best when surrounded by like 4 or 5 opponents, so this also helps. Rapidly defeating with light grants like melee. Cool. That's fine. I could probably get rid of this and switch it for something else, but for now this works. And melee final blows start health regeneration. You see where this is going. This entire thing is so, like, I've essentially made myself into an honorary titan with this in terms of just punching everything. I could use Acrobat's dodge, I could use Marksman's dodge, but those don't combo with this. Triple jump's just the best one of these. Silence and Squall, I would prefer to use Blade Barrage or Arc Staff, but this works for now. This works fine for the time being. It's all right. Shadow Shot, I like Mobius Quiver a little better. I think Mobius Quiver is the one that lets you throw out 2 or 3. Silk Strike's fine. Golden Gun, I prefer Blade Barrage. I wish we could use more than just these supers. I wish we could use any of the available supers. But yeah, this is fine. I just use Silence and Squall for the time being because of these, this is one of my favorites. Storm's Edge is fun, but I feel like it's more geared for PvP than it is for, like, single-player stuff. Because you can only throw something 3 times. But in PvP, you really want to just, like, throw out a super and forget about it rather than just be in another roaming super, which puts you at risk. I could be completely wrong about that. I don't play enough Crucible. I just don't play enough Crucible. I'm not good at it, which is one reason why I don't play a lot of it. But it's all right. It's all right. Anyway, we are here to get bounties from Failsafe. Why is my ship overgrown? I'm just now noticing this. Why is my ship growing plants? Okay, those things are in an actual pot. That's fine. That's in a box. Why is there kudzu growing on my ship? Why is there kudzu growing on my ship, Failsafe? Can you please tell me what's going on? No? Okay. You can at least pay me to Azure or Golden Radiolite. Cool. We'll take that. Defeat Fallen anywhere. Okay. Cool. Hand cannons or sidearms. We'll get back to that. I'll use Ariana's Vow for a little bit of that. I love Ariana's Vow. And punch things. You know I love punching things in this game. Focus decoding. We'll worry about that later. Organic specimen. Line in the sand. All right. With that done, let's check this out. I can put more samples in here. Thank you. Is that an artichoke? Is that an artichoke? Okay. Well, interesting. What are you? Oh, right. That's the capsule that things show up in. And then I think that's everything. Postbox, anything helpful in here? Hello there. I'll organize this later. I swear I'll organize it eventually. Is this better than the one that I have? No. I'll organize that later. By organize, I mean dismantle everything, probably, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Anyway. We're not going in there yet. We are instead going elsewhere. Into the arena, into Breach Executable. Solar, Strand, we're fine. Adjusting my chair. And let's load in, because this is another 3-player activity. So, while we were waiting, I guess I could have been loading into something while blabbering. But we are going to be using pretty solid loadout. I showed you this earlier. All of this is speed-based. I like being fast. That's sort of why I use the Stompies. Coming back to Destiny after playing like Ultra Kill back in the day was an experience. That was an experience. Like I was like, damn, I move slowly. I move so slowly. And then I haven't played Ultra Kill in like a year. So now I'm used to this speed again. And then I started playing Warframe again. I reawakened my Warframe phase. And then I came back to this, and I'm like, damn, I move slowly. And now I haven't played Warframe in a while, so I'm used to this. I finished the new war in Warframe. I'm not going to worry about spoiling that. But yeah, destroyed Ballas. Now We're looking for the Albrecht Intradi? Something about 1999. Somehow Albrecht Intradi caused Y2K. I don't know how that happened. Or he was involved in it enough for someone to try to kill him. It's a really weird plot. Warframe has a weird plot. Let me show you how well this works. It freezes things when I dodge near them. See how well this works?
It is more beautiful
It's
than
too
I could
effective.
have dreamed.
It's too effective. It's disorienting if I move too fast, but it's too effective. No, I can't jump up there yet. Oh, right. I have this to use. Got him. Getting kills, I think, resets the, It, like, reloads. What is happening there? Oh, a rock. That's what's happening there. But when there's a lot of things, and this orb here expands, I burn everything. Look at this. Everything. Call me a Targaryen the way that I'm setting everything on fire. Oh yeah, House of the Dragon. That's a fun show. Right there. Get some more data. Yeah, I'm watching House of the Dragon, and that's going well. That's a war... Okay. Game of Thrones is a world that I don't think I would ever want to live in. Because there are so many random wars going on. Like, okay, sometimes I rank fictional worlds by... Would I want to live there? Like, would I be fine chilling in that fantasy world? Game of Thrones, the answer is no. Westeros, who wants to live in Westeros? That seems like a terrible place to live. There we go.
Data threshold reached. Rendering assistance.
Let's bank this real quick. Who would want to live in Westeros willingly?
Data acquired.
Or I guess who from like our real world would want to live in Westeros? As just like a normal person. I forget that there are hoverboards in this game.
Whoa, I'm detecting a reversal in the Vex's signal polarities. Any idea
Reverse
what
the
that's about?
polarity of the neutron flow?
They're extracting their access points and flooding the field with reinforcements. We are done here.
Shoot.
Prepping for extraction run.
Let me get these guys real quick. Wow. Okay. That guy did not care about the fact that I was actively melting him with a laser.
Harvesting radiolaria incubator.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. Thank you very much. And they got all the samples before I did. Shoot. Let me at least get the red one. Please, let me get the red. Come on, man. Is there another one over here? There is another one over here. Ha. Oh, it's just one button press. It's not a hold. It's just one button. Are we chilling in here first? Are we looking for something, or are we just going in there? Are we out here first? Guess we're out here. Okay.
Harvesting radiolaria
Ah,
incubator.
okay. So there's still more of that around. That's what we're looking for. We're trying to find more of those things. Gotta find more radiolite then. Let's contribute to the group fund. I hear Vex over here. Ah, damn it. Oh, man. Okay. Fine. We'll go fight the boss. Wish I could just pilot a sparrow straight through the portal. That's always fun. What is the game here?
Monstrosity
Okay, Tormentor.
detected, I think. My scanners can't quite tell what I'm looking at here.
Yep, Tormentor. I hate these things. This is why the, what was it? Lightfall final mission was so difficult, because of these things. I love Tormentors. I love them. Yippee. I hate them with every fiber of my being.
Data for me means an assist for you.
Alright. Hi there.
There are
Have some
days
fire.
really miss having access to my railgun.
Concentrated heat laser. To the face. Actually, no, to the shoulder, because that's the actual weak point. Recedes from reality. How do you do that? Wouldn't you just teleport to another place? Over there. Alright, time to punch things, like I usually do. Here I go meleeing again. Here I go meleeing again. I can't really see much. I'm just swinging. I am just swinging. You missed some. You missed some, my dude. Thank you. Oh, hi there. That guy is only recognizable by the glow of the weak points on his chest. Give me more of that, please. Thank you. All right. Yeah, let me leave real quick.
I like to see you looking so strong and
Okay.
powerful. And murderous.
You know what? Let's just... That'll do. We'll just silence and squall this guy and chill out. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. This is easy. This is easy content. I've only died once. That's saying something. Normally I'm
What I can do.
just okay at this. Actually, no. I'm pretty good at this. Okay, let me gain some stacks of charge for that real quick so that I can actually contribute. Oh, hang on. We're dropping frames. What the hell? Ah, shit. Oh, there's nothing except this guy. I was looking around for things. No, there's nobody here except, Big Man. Alright. Moving on. Heh. Alrighty. I'm doing my part. Like this is Helldivers. Never mind. No, I'm not. The other side of here. Let me spin around this way. All right. Got one blast of that. I do not have extracted data for that yet. You know what? That's a good idea. Transcendence. Where'd he go? Over here. Transcendence. Hailspike grenade. Let's just do my thing and swing at him. That did not do anything. Yippee. Hi there. I'm just gonna run from you. You scare me. Fighting these things on, like, any high difficulty is terrifying. Especially, they've got this one, like, grab move that they do. It does a lot of damage. Alright, let's do what I do best and rush at it brainlessly. See? It works. It works really well when I just rush things with melee weapons.
Guardian secured.
Hello, failsafe.
Fire team, your data is secure.
Huh. That's weird.
Oh, I don't have enough
It
radiolite.
is not weird. The Guardian does not fail.
No, I mean, normally Vex procedures trickle down from the top minds, you know? But these are all talking to each other instead.
I see. That is strange.
Are the Vex becoming sentient now?
Cannot rely on bringing them down by cutting off the head, then.
Are the Vex becoming sentient? Will we be able to reason with these Vex?
We have enough fists for them all.
Alright, honestly, what do we think? I think I'm best dressed here. That's a cool fit, though. That's a cool fit. Let's go with that. And then you... Joybringer. I just don't know what grounds to give people, like, the commendations based on. I just don't understand, like, what grounds I'm supposed to use for that. I don't have enough radiolite for this. Let me just leave. I don't know why I was waiting around so much. Guess I was expecting it to return to orbit for me. Which, I mean, I guess I wasn't too far off, but still. Okay, where are we now? Things in the Season Pass. Seasonal armor. Okay. And that got me nothing. Oh, it did. Got me masterwork. All right, check failsafe. Let's go visit failsafe. Ooh, hey, wait a minute. We got the cool arms. Now we just have to collect the whole set. Then I can actually start using them. Back to the helm. Destiny is a game with a lot of loading screens. Oh, and we are filling up on this. Sidearm, breach light. Did not know that breach light was strand now. That's cool. I like that, actually. I do like strand weapons. They're cool. I don't know why I have this. I don't use malediction. I'll put that back in collections afterwards. Okay. I said I would do hand cannon stuff. Ariana's Vow. That's only at 1950. I should have kept that other one to merge them. Okay. This is fine, though. Ariana's Vow is good. I like using it. Because it's really funny, and it makes a very interesting sound. This boing from a scoped pistol. All right, failsafe, what you got for me? Okay, thank you. You place NES 002-C into failsafe's research bay alongside NES 002-A and NES 002-B. Shining and beautiful, just like me. Failsafe gives an awkward chuckle and pauses for a moment. The moment grows longer. Silence remains unbroken. Guess they can't all be winners. Leave me here and take a look at our new prize, Captain. Her tone brightens. And attempt not to be the first AI to die of embarrassment. Okay. Nessus activities. Failsafe bounties. I need to do more failsafe bounties. Captain's log. As you upload your most recently gathered data into Failsafe's system, she activates her remote uplink, and her helm holoprojection blinks to life. I have something for you, Captain, she says excitedly. Her systems whir as she initiates... Can you please move? As she initiates a transmat. It took me a while to replicate, but you've been helping me so much, and I wanted to return the favor. There's a cheerful chime, and a panel on the console in front of you hisses open, revealing a shimmering engram. It's slightly warm to the touch. I hope that this will enable you to collect data more efficiently, she says courteously. Then her voice drops to a conspiratorial stage whisper. Through, violence. Her lights wink out as you claim your reward. Thank you.
Failsafe briefly
hey, Ikora.
about your progress on Nessus. She seems pleased that things are going so well. I'm concerned they're about to get worse. My Hidden have been studying the Valence, the aurora that spread from the Traveler.
Oh, they've
after
already
the
given that thing a
Nexus
name?
defeat.
The Valence?
I don't have all the answers yet, but we know the object that fell from the Valence emitted an unusual power signature. Unlike anything we've ever seen. We're operating under the assumption that the Nessus Vex took control of it. Their new behavior
might be the other
could
way
a result
around.
of interfacing with an unknown variable.
Oh, actually,
I
that makes
believe
more
they're
sense.
unpredictable because they don't yet know how to command this power. But I think they're learning.
But it
Give
does seem to have made the
Failsafe all
Vex
support she
sentient.
needs. She may be a bit unpredictable herself, but she's our best source of intel on the Vex.
With
We
Asher
can't
Mir
afford to be reactive.
incapacitated.
Stay alert.
I remember Asher Mir. That was a fun character. And then he got assimilated into the Hive Mind. Let me move some things here real quick. That is a grenade launcher. I don't use primary grenade launchers unless they're Witherhoard, because I don't know how to use them properly, and I'm not about to learn just yet. Ikora greets you on the holoprojector while Failsafe processes the data you retrieved from the Aberrant Vex. Failsafe briefed me about... Okay, we've heard all of this. She thinks the Nessus Vex have retrieved the object, and you must learn all you can as quickly as possible. Stay alert, cuts the feed. We've heard her say this.
Ikora has requested that I accelerate my studies of the Nessus Vex, so I am overclocking my internals to...
Captain, I'm gonna disengage my socialization filter, if that's okay. Maintaining this uplink takes a lot of power.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
This is better. I'm running those scans.
Why don't we take Failsafe out of the Exodus Black and put her into the helm? That just seems more helpful. That's sort of what we did, but like, physically remove the computer.
I'm glad to be a part of the team again. Working
Good
with
to
you
know,
and
Failsafe.
Vanguard, the whole deal. It's nice. I like to be useful to people. It gives me a reason to, it's part of my programming. So even if I don't sound excited, know that I am. I am way into it. Anyway, ready when you are. No, filter's not re-engaging. Let's just get going.
Filter's not re-engaging. Filter fails to re-engage. Alright. It is nice knowing that beneath all the digital sarcasm, Failsafe is actually excited to be here. What is in here? Proximity sensor. Alert. Alright, specimen tracking activated. What are these? I guess we'll get our hands on those eventually. I'm not going to do anything about these just yet. I have to put some things into the vault. Some things that I'm not using need to go into the vault. You, into the vault. You, into the vault. Okay, as much as I do like Friction Fire, I haven't been using it enough lately. You, into the vault. Let's see, let's keep one of every weapon in here, but, you, you know what? You, dismantle. I haven't used these in a while. Blight Ranger was broken during Witch Queen, but then they nerfed it. Celestial Nighthawk I haven't used. I'm just gonna dismantle these, because I can always get them back out of collections. That's the realistic thing, Wormhusk. I mean, will I use Wormhusk? That's the question. I won't. That's the answer. Candescent, I just keep these around because they're cool. Untethered Edge. Let's see. Hang on just a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see. Untethered Edge. We sort of don't need that unless... Is the thing cool to look at? Is this cool? Will this replace my other helmet in terms of fashion? Honestly, maybe. That's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. I've been thinking that I need to redo my my fit. I changed out the hood a while back to what I have now. Before it was where is it? This. It was that before, but I changed it to this. I know this doesn't really affect gameplay whatsoever, but I always need to look cool. That's fine, but this bugs out really easily. Let's see. The back of the helmet doesn't look quite as cool for this one, so... No. 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 Nope. Maybe. No. 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 Maybe? I just wish it didn't have the glowing bow. Not right now, but maybe with a different look that could be good. And maybe with a different look that could be good. Wait, hang on. This one? No. This one? No. This one? No. Okay, we'll keep this for now. I'll rearrange my fit at some point. Stompies are hard to make look good, unless I pay for these, like, ornaments, but I don't want to do that. As cool as some of these are, like, as cool as this is, and as much as this does help the fit a little bit more, I don't want to pay for them. I just don't want to pay for them. Not yet. Like, if I'm going to pay for something, I'm going to get, like, a whole set of, like, gear, because... Let me go into this and show you guys real quick. Some of the collab gear with other games looks really cool. Look at the Mass Effect gear. Look at this. Is that not badass? That's cool as hell, in my opinion. Look at all this. Look at all of this. I mean, if I want to go for like a high sci-fi look, this works really well with a lot of the symmetrical like hunter armor. I like that we finally have symmetrical hunter armor too, might I add, because it was a struggle to get that back in the day. They just didn't want to make anything look symmetrical. This one looks a little weird, like it's staring into my soul, but it's cool nonetheless. See, symmetrical hunter armor looks good. It looks really, really good. This is cool. This fits. I should get this because it's reminiscent of Titan armor. And with my current punchy loadout, that's kind of what I need. Okay. Witcher stuff. White Wolf. Yeah, this is cool. The two swords. Geralt's swords are cool. It doesn't really fit with the fit right now. But I mean, like, all of these pieces are good for something. I love an animated shader, so the smoke effect there is really cool. White Wolf strides. The crossbow is alright, but yeah, that's just sort of alright. But the rest of this is really cool. I mean, studded leather with the rest of the outfit would look really cool. This fits really well. Chainmail? Like, imagine you're in, like, a sci-fi thing and you see someone pulling up with chainmail. That person's either, like, insane or really good at what they do. In the case of hunters from Destiny, probably both. See, the Horizon stuff, again, like asymmetrical hunter gear, but this does it really well. Let me show you what I mean by, like, bad-looking asymmetrical hunter gear. See, because this is pretty symmetrical, right? Let me go into the gloves, because it's most egregious with the gloves. Let me find a good one. This is, like, a good asymmetry. There's balance to this. It's cool, this one here. This is good. That's good, like, asymmetrical gear. Let me go into this, and then... Why? Why do this? Why not just have that on both arms? Why do this? See what I mean? There's a way to make it look good with shaders and stuff like that, but... Come on, man. Oh, this does not dye very well, does it? Oh, never mind. No, it does, actually. We'll make a fit around that eventually. Same with this. As much as I like the glowing, like... Not anniversary, but, like... Moments of Triumph gear. The hero thing. Can't remember what it's called. Moments of Triumph, I think. The summer events. As much as I like these, why do this? Why? What is this? What is this? Why not do that on both? Or why not just have this on that on both, or this on both? Why not balance it out? Some of these other ones are just all right. And like for exotic gear where it does actually make sense, like let me rant a little bit more about this. For something like Sealed Ahamkara grasps or something. No, that's actually symmetrical. Which one am I thinking? Young Ahamkara's spine. That's the one. This actually has a bit of a lore reason why it's asymmetrical, because Ahamkara were notoriously hard to kill, and they only have one set of bones. Why are the bones wriggling? Huh. So it's like they only have one set of bones for it, so they can't do that on both sides. Also, it's incredibly dangerous, where it's like... The thing with, like, Ahamkara is even when they're dead, they're still incredibly powerful. Or like Mechanier's trick sleeves or something. They only put the tech in... Well, that's actually symmetrical. I thought there was something else on there. What's another one that I'm thinking of? Capri's Sting, too, also makes sense why it's symmetrical. They've only got one bug. The bug's only on that side. But, like, do something over here that sort of evens out the shoulder pads. You know what I mean? Triton Vice. Now, this is an interesting one. I can't actually see what the whole thing looks like, but it's glaive related, so it's supposed to work with the glaive's shielding and melee stuff. Also, I do love halftones on, like, armor. But this seems interesting. I just wish that I could see the rest of it. I wish I could preview the rest of it. But yeah. Like, balance of power. That's fashionable asymmetry right there. The color differentiation. Shaders can sort of nullify that, but that's kind of interesting. Let's put heat shielded on it for the symmetry. That's kind of interesting there. Because, like, it's the same armor, it's just different colors. That's kind of cool. What is this? Oh, that's the hunter cloak. It's the exotic cloak. See what I mean? Where it's like there's fashionable asymmetry to it, but not every piece of hunter gear does fashionable asymmetry. It just does weird asymmetry. All right, let's continue with the plot.
Captain, I've checked your messages for you. There are none.
Thank you, Failsafe.
I know how that feels.
So I wrote
Let's just say it's a good thing my armory exploded when I crashed here.
But now you're back, and we're partners again. So I forgive you.
Well, thank you, Failsafe. I'm sorry for leaving you alone on Nessus.
Our research has been the most eventful and fulfilling time I've had in centuries of silent abandonment. It's good to be part of a team again.
Dust off my
And
computer.
Captain, remember, you're part of the team too.
Thank you, Failsafe.
I know what it's like to have to be the strong silent type. Through no choice of my own. Anyway, if you ever want to chat with someone who is a good listener,
I'm a good listener.
and I have a lot of free time. Don't be a stranger.
We need to upload Failsafe into the ship. I know I said that a few minutes ago, but we need to update Failsafe. We need to put Failsafe into this ship. Just take the computer, install it into the helm. We've got plenty of space in here. We've got these rooms. We've got these rooms. We've got whatever's up here. We've got this down here. This was a Cabal laboratory once upon a time. But we can put something in here too. Come on, there are a lot of places we can put a homicidal computer in this ship. There's a lot of things we can do with a homicidal supercomputer. All right, let's put that in there. Is that a rock? Did we just put a rock into our terrarium? I mean, that's sort of what you need to do to make an environment, but still. We're going to get some cool moss in here. What are these for? I know that that's for the radiolite samples, but what are we going to put in here? Will a creature go in here? Will we capture a Vex and put it in here or something? Flood the tank with, like, radiolaria or something? All right. Either way, let's go and see what we have to do to continue the plot. We do need to do failsafe bounties real quick, so... Arc damage anywhere in the system. What arc weapons do we have? We have Exderis. We have these. We have these. That's my only arc weapon? It's not a super? That's not heavy? I guess we do have Line in the Sand. We'll go with that. And then punch things. Punching things is always good, too. That always solves problems in this game, at least. We have unclaimed challenges, though. There we go. Ooh, that was a big one. Okay. Give me all of that. That's cool. We're making progress through that. I moved my mouse too soon. Okay. Once again, quests. Episode Echoes, Rising Chorus Act 1. We'll do that later. Locate sites from which to extract radiolaria samples. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to go to Nessus and run around. Yeah, the most fulfilling task in the game. And then after we finish this... Oh, okay, Cistern. Let's go. Probably going to end the stream after we get through these next couple of steps. But, yeah. I needed something to get me out of just grinding in the Pale Heart. And this has definitely done the job. We have some more bounties to fulfill, too. So, sword and auto rifle. Sword. We can do something with a sword. We'll bring out Ergo Sum. The lightweight frame version. Fire. Solar damage. No, I called it fire, not solar. I'm a fake fan. No. Okay, auto rifle. Sword. Radiolite samples. Fallen. Azure or golden radiolite. Fallen. Arc, and then weapons. Hand cannons or sidearms. Okay, I need to fix this real quick. We'll finish one and then do the other. Hello there, Fallen. As I proceed to miss every single shot, or most of my shots. Okay. I shall pursue. I am faster than a pike, so... Got one. Got another. And got another. There we go. Alright, once we get auto done, we'll switch to sidearm. And then after that, we will move on to completing these other bounties and finishing that up over there. But first, we have some stuff to do. Is there more fallen somewhere? More fallen anywhere? Anybody? No? Okay. Drive across here on my very cool Sparrow. Of course, it matches the fit. Everything has to match the fit.
Welcome back to Nessus, Captain. I will now re-engage my proximity-based detection method to lead you toward a useful sample. Don't worry. I refined it after last time. It's a lot more sophisticated now. Beep boop.
There we go.
Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep
Thank
boop.
you, failsafe. There we are. This seems helpful. See, when I actually, like, worry about trying to play right, I can aim. More? Alright, let me step away from that again and see if that recharges with another sample. Oh, it's down here now. Alright, hang on a sec. I'm getting electrocuted. Oh, there we are. We're over here. Almost got electrocuted again. Maybe I should bring out the grapple grenades. I don't know. Amplification's good though. That helps with the speed. I'm fine getting electrocuted. I'm all good. It does not matter. Okay, let me switch weapons again. Switch to breach light. We're out of ammo. Alright. Using a new weapon. It's been a long time since I've used breach light. Because it's been a long time since it wasn't sunset. Or not obtainable, I guess. I dismantled my last copy a while back. Okay, Shadow Legion over there, and, okay, something this way. More samples. Check the map, at least. Oh, up here. Let's head to Watcher's Grave, then. Is this the giant tower? Is that Watcher's Grave, or is that a different Nessus drop point that I'm thinking of? I think that, I think it's Watcher's Grave, where you spawn on top of a massive spire. This massive, like, Vex tower. And no, it's not like some actual building. It's like a radio tower, basically. So I just go skydiving. Ah, this isn't the one. Okay. This is where the Cabal ransacked, isn't it? Yes, this is where Keidel's land tank dropped. Alright. So, we're just gonna deal with things around here to get some bounties done, and then go on and gather the samples. See how effective this is? This is just really good. It's way too good. I love using it because I just crush everything. Anything around here? Ah, I missed. All right. Here, claim my bounties. Ah, okay. That just means in Episode Echo's activities. So I was like, where am I supposed to find that in the system? No, specifically in activities. Into the cave. Into the portal that leads into the cave. Don't know why they couldn't just put a cave entrance there, but I guess it teleports me into a different cave. You'd think for a species of robots that's all very proper and orderly, they wouldn't let this tilt so much. Oh, hello there. Did that grenade just stick out of there? Alright, well, we'll just stand there and, Yep. Alright. You know what? Let's use the sword if it's just gonna be close quarters, let's just bring the sword out. Let's just use the sword. I love how this thing moves. The air slash. Where'd you go? There's another harpy over here. There's another harpy somewhere. Here. Oh, no. Something down there, but we need the sample. Is there something glowing over here? No. Oh, that thing. Right, scan. Let's scan. Let's get some dialogue going in here.
I don't know why the Vex would put a conflux all the way up here, unless it was for the view. But Vex aren't really big on aesthetics.
I don't think we ever got an answer on on why this was here. We never did. Other than just apparently the Vex did put it there for the aesthetics. Hi there. Made this into a, like, just a bitrate of 0 KB kilobytes per second. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay, cool. We're back. Yikes. That dropped for a second there. I cannot stream with a bitrate that is that volatile. I will fix that soon. I don't know what's going on. Is it Twitch or is it me? I can't tell. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. I can just run this way. So, I'm going to end stream for today before my bitrate drops to 0 again. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. This was sort of a filler episode, but I'll get back to Wuthering Waves and some other stuff soon. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly had a great time. I hope you guys did too. And, yeah, see you guys next time. Adios. Bye-bye. Peace. See ya.